I have a permission slip for you. And no, this is not permission to go on a field trip. Well, not a traditional one. This is the permission slip that most people think is scary, overwhelming, or it means you're locked into something. Today, we are talking about pre approval. And I need you to hear this clearly. It is not what you think it is. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm dressed like I'm about to take you on a field trip through the solar system. And while we're not exploring galaxies today, we're not diving into volcanoes, we are exploring your options. Hi, I'm Kat with the Mortgage Tool Bus, and my job isn't to sell loans, it's to teach you how to get home. If you've ever thought, I'm not ready yet, my credit probably isn't good enough, I don't want my credit pulled, what if they tell me no? Then this video is especially for you. Because most people don't avoid buying a home because they can't. They avoid it because they don't have clarity. On the Mortgage Tool Bus, we don't skip steps. We start with clarity. And then we hand you this. Pre-approval is not a commitment to buy a home. It does not lock you into a loan. It's not you saying, I'm doing this right now. Pre-approval is simply your permission slip to move forward with confidence. It answers questions like, what price range actually fits my life? What would my monthly payment look like? Are there programs I qualify for? What do I need to work on? And what is already good? If the home buying journey is a field trip, you don't just get on the bus and hope for the best. You check. Do I have everything I need? Do I know where I'm going? Am I comfortable with this plan? That is what pre-approval does. Pause here, because this is where most people get it wrong. People think pre-approval is pressure, when really, it's protection. Pre-approval protects your time, your energy, your emotions. Imagine falling in love with a home, decorating it in your head, picturing your life there, and then finding out the numbers don't work. That is what we are avoiding. With a pre-approval, you walk into the process saying, I already know what works for me. And that is a completely different experience. Let's make this really simple. When you get pre-approved, we're just looking at a few things: income, credit, assets, and your goals. And then we build a plan. You do not need perfect credit, a massive down payment, or to have everything figured out. You just need a starting point. I want you to say this clearly. You are allowed to explore your options before you feel ready. You are allowed to ask questions without pressure. You are allowed to have a plan before making a decision. My role here on the Mortgage Tool Bus is not to push you into a loan. It's to hand you the tools so you can make a decision that actually fits your life. And this is one of the most important ones. So here's your next step. Before you go house hunting, before you scroll listings, get your permission slip. If you're not ready to talk to anyone yet, that's completely okay. I have a free calculator, I'll link it below, where you can start playing with the numbers and explore what feels comfortable. And if you do want help mapping it out, we can do that together. No pressure, just confidence. You don't have to be ready to buy. You just have to be ready to understand what's possible. So, I'm curious, what part of the pre-approval feels the most unclear or intimidating to you right now? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I'll help you walk through it. Let's go home.